It's what it looks like.
Nice.
Hi, everyone. This is Commissioner Melissa P. Dunn, and I'm so excited that we are kicking off the interactive Zoom component of our Get Active Challenge. Get Active is a 90-day, a 60-day opportunity for us to work together to become the healthiest version of ourselves, for us to eat better, move more, and of course, take care of our well-being. I am again Commissioner Melissa P. Dunn. I'm one of the 5 elected officials here in the city of Lauderhill. And like you, I am looking to live my best life. So this Get Active campaign is really not just for you, it's for me as well, because a healthy Lauderhill begins with a healthy you and a healthy me. So, what are we doing today? Well, today is a part of the multi-layered opportunity for us to be our healthiest version of ourselves. And this past weekend, we kicked off the challenge with an amazing wellness day at Veterans Park. We had cooking demonstrations, juicing demonstration. We had consultation with a nutritionist. We had your ability to get screening for basic knowing your numbers around your BMI, your weight, and your blood pressure, your blood sugar. And of course, we had the mini workouts. So that's one component of the challenge. The second component is this weekly gathering virtually where we will be meeting on Zoom. You're going to have a plethora of different health education as well as physical and emotional educational opportunities to get healthy together. And we live stream it across my social media channels. So that's the second component. And then, of course, the third component is a support network via WhatsApp chat. So if you're like me and you really struggle to eat healthy, having accountability is going to be such an important component, because I intend to take photos of what I eat and share it in the group so y'all can hold me accountable to make sure that I am eating my 1 salad a day, right? So we have the accountability and support component via the WhatsApp chat. And then we are ending this whole 60-day journey with a 5K. Now, the great part about the 5K is that we have a team through Island Sips that is going to provide opportunities for you to train. So you're going to be able to train for the 5K, whether you're walking or running or maybe doing a little bit of both. We will meet at Island Sips 3 days a week, and you'll have the opportunity to get support with your 5K training. Listen, this is for the entire family. It is not just for adults, so children can participate. Seniors can participate. Our goal is to have a healthy you, a healthy family, and of course, a healthy city of Lauderhill. So today, we are going to be focusing on the actual program. We have a couple of ways for you to participate. And I know that my team members are going to put a QR code on the screen shortly if you want to join the WhatsApp group. We'll also have a Get Active Strava Club for those of you who decide to work out on your own and you want to log your activities. You can do that through Strava as well. We are going to be giving away certificates at the end of this. So you can win a gold certificate if you participate in 9 of the 10 weekly challenges. If you participate in 8 out of 10, you get a silver certificate. Bronze if you do 6 out of 10. And then it's really important for all of you to do the Get Active Pledge, because we want you to be healthy and we want to take this journey together. All right. So we're going to be putting up on the screen shortly some of those links. I see my colleague David is trying to share his screen. And if you're watching this on your computer, you can take out the phone and scan that to join the is that for the pledge? David, if you could just tell me, is that the QR code for the pledge or is that the QR code for the WhatsApp group?
That's the QR code that you can sign to join Get Active, to sign the pledge and to sign up for all of our activities.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, David. So that's an opportunity, guys. There's still room to join. There's still room to get active with us, and we'll share that with you throughout the time. But right now, I kind of want to introduce to you the team that's putting all of this together, our partners and our coaches. We have several that has committed to working with us to getting active. And you know, the good thing about this team of Get Active partners is that they're all Lauderhill businesses, right? So they're investing in their community just as we invest in their business. So the first one is Dr. Odette Hamilton. Dr. Hamilton.
Good afternoon, everyone.
All right.
I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, Dr. Hamilton. So I think I'm spotlighted now, David. If you can let us maybe bring Dr. Hamilton on the screen as well. So, Dr. Hamilton, I'd want to know a little bit more about your business and why you are participating in this challenge. Why did you say yes when I called you to participate?
So thank you so much for this opportunity, Commissioner. I see your commitment to health. So for everyone, I'm Dr. Odette Hamilton. I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I'm a registered nurse, registered midwife, and I am the CEO of the Melody Health Foundation. Melody Health is geared at providing healthcare service and access to underserved individuals that are without insurance, especially in the area of mental health. And so, with that being said, when Commissioner Dunn approached me in regards to helping to provide healthcare screening, this was an opportunity to serve Lauderhill, where our business is located. It's important not only to have physical health, but also mental health. And this program is geared, it's an all-rounded, robust program that will be beneficial to the community. Thank you so much for the time and opportunity.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Hamilton. And I'm really grateful that you said yes, that you took advantage to really serve the community in this way. Could you tell us a little bit about why is it that mental wellness is important?
So mental wellness does impact on an individual overall well. You know, there are a lot of disorders that are associated with mental health. For example, hypertension, which is so common in our community, that is impacted on mental health. In that, if you're anxious, if you're not having that wholeness, it could impact on your bodily function. There are a lot of stomach diseases, even chronic disorders that are associated with not having good mental health. So it's important for us to zone in on that area as well.
All right. So health is wealth in more ways than one, right? Thank you so much, Dr. Hamilton, for sharing that. So another wellness partner in this Get Active Challenge.
Right.
Yeah, guys, if you can mute yourself if you're not talking, that'd be really helpful because we're live. All right. So another person that is a part of this wellness journey as a Get Active partner is Miss Sharon D. Perry. Hi, Sharon.
Hello, everyone. Yes, Sharon D. Perry, and I want to be part of the Get Active campaign in the finance area to teach people because I found out that many people do not understand how credit works or how saving works. So it is very important because it not only affects your wallet, it affects your mental state. It breaks up marriages when there's financial issues. It covers a large arena. So it's very important. So I needed to be part of this campaign.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sharon. And you're right about that, right? Mental financial pressures create a lot of anxiety. And when you're anxious and you're unhappy and you're stressed, then it just creates for an unhappy life.
Yes.
Thank you. And then another partner here is Ellen Sips. And O'Neill.
Yes.
All right. So Anil, tell me, why did you decide to partner with us on this challenge? And you're off camera, by the way. I don't know if it's possible for you to come on.
I'm here. Can you see me? Yeah, perfect.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hi, everyone. How are you? My name is O'Neill Jackson. I'm the proud owner of Island Sips Juice and Salads. We are located at 7224 West Oakland Park Boulevard.
All
We
right.
decided to join this campaign because, we are into health. Health is everything that we do. And I'm really big on community. I'm really big on, helping the community. So I was sitting with my team, and we were discussing a 5K race, and I called the commissioner. And she was like, hold that thought. We are planning a health thing right now, a 60-day health campaign, and maybe your company could do the 5K race. And I was like, oh my God, yes, 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 perfect. So I'm definitely on board. I'm happy that, I called her that day, and I'm definitely on board, to help the city of Lauderhill through, nutrition guidance, based on my knowledge, of food, with Island Sips. So yeah, I'm here for the
All
community.
right, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm happy to see that you're not driving. I just want to say that just in case people are like, how are you talking about health and well-being and this man is in his car? But he's
I just pulled over
stationary,
to the
guys.
side. I just pulled
Yeah,
over to
he's
the side.
stationary. He's not driving. He is not driving. All right, thank you. And I know you brought somebody else to the team, O'Neill. Andre. Andre is our resident track and field guy. Hi, how you doing, Andre?
Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you decide to serve in this capacity.
Well, my name is Andre Jomas. I'm a former national representative from Jamaica in the distant race. So, I'm a friend with O'Neill. Been over 3, 4 years now, and
Mm-hmm.
I always been talking to O'Neill about keeping an event, cause he's in the health field and I'm in the physical part, So I always say to O'Neill, "Hey, I want to keep a 5K, something for the city. Cause that's me. I'm a people person and I like to do things for my community. So I always been having that in me, you know what I mean? So being in here now and with O'Neill, and O'Neill is part of the city. So, that's where I come in right now, And I really feel proud to be a part of it, cause this is my journey. I always wanted to do, like, bring my fitness and my health to the community, and I think this is the right time.
I love that. I love that. I think the thing that we all have in common is our desire to serve and our
Right.
desire to serve in a way that builds people up and build our community up. So I want to thank you guys for your investment in Lauderhill. Thank you for your investment in our community's health and well-being. And I want to also introduce my team at the city from my office. I know Brittany is driving, so Brittany, I don't want you to come on camera, but Brittany is my chief of staff. Brittany, can you say hello real quick?
Of course I am, Commissioner. I'm still here at the desk getting a little bit of things done, but it's so great to have you guys here attending our Get Active weekly webinar. I'm Brittany Harkett, as Commissioner Dunn mentioned, and it's such an honor to see you guys participating, to doing something to get active, moving those bodies, increasing your personal well-being, your financial well-being, your mental well-being, and your physical well-being. And thank you so much again.
All right, thanks, Brittany. And then the leader of this movement, the person in my office that is, it looks like we lost him there. He hopped off, but he'll be back on in a minute, and then I'll introduce David. So I want to kind of talk a little bit about what to expect and then how we're going to set some goals, right? So the first part is, making a decision to get healthy starts with that. It starts with a decision. And I know from personal experience that that can be challenging. My personal story, I have been struggling with my weight. I have been struggling with my health most of my life. In fact, I don't ever remember if I was ever had a flat stomach. I don't remember when. So it's always, been a journey. And And I have gone through phases of my life where I was as much as 215 pounds. In fact, when I was elected in 2000, I was about 215 pounds. And over time, and with diet and exercise, and getting my blood sugar under control, I'm now down to 179. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But
Great job.
it's all work in progress, and it starts with a decision, but sometimes the decision is not enough. All right, David is back on, guys. I want to introduce you to the person on my team that's leading the Get Active campaign. David.
Hello, sorry about that. My computer died.
All right,
Sorry.
David, introduce yourself.
But yes, David Metellus with Commissioner Dunn's office. I'm glad to be helping and supporting with everybody. I'm the person behind the scenes, so look forward to helping everybody who's working on this program, troubleshooting any issues or questions that folks may have. But glad to be here and be helping.
All right. Thank you so much, David. So that's the team, guys, that's going to be with us for the next 60 days. So, yeah, as I was saying, it really starts with making a decision. And then once you make a decision, coming up with your action plan and setting realistic goals. So I kind of want to have our experts today share a little bit about what that process should be like what goal is like. Do you have any tips or advice about how one can go about setting a goal that will keep them connected with it even when things get rough, like when it gets really cold outside?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we go with you, Dr. Hamilton, from a mental wealth, you heard how I said that, mental wealth. From a mental wealth perspective, any tips on how one can set goals that are achievable and measurable that will sustain them when times get tough?
Yes, that's a very important aspect in getting better. It is having that drive and will. You know, you shared your story, you shared your journey. So it has to come from deep within. It's something that you have to know, recognize that this is an issue, this is something that we have to take control of. So when the tough gets going, right, and the going gets tough, that is what's going to drive you to know, okay, I need to lose this weight. I need to get healthy. I need to embark on proper nutrition. So, what do? I would highly suggest that one, you set goals, right? Put it in writing. Make that commitment to self. It's making that commitment to self, right? So, it starts within, be prayerful about it because when you look at it from a spiritual perspective, that God wants us to be healthy,
True.
right? He wants us to be healthy. It starts from there. And if we're embarking on a spiritual journey, we're going to church every Sunday or, participating in worship or wherever that is. It is setting that goal and making that determination. So you have to make that goal with yourself. It's not to your family, it is to yourself. So when you get down, you have to know, okay, seeing that writing on the wall, that commitment that you have made. I would even suggest writing a letter to yourself.
Oh, that's
Right?
good.
Writing a letter to yourself. And then when there are times that you're feeling like not going on, and as I'm speaking to myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, reflect on that letter, and that would be a driving force. Another thing you could do to help you with that journey is no man is an island. Partner with someone. You have a city here that is partnering with you. So you're making that commitment. You're getting reminders, you're on this platform, signing up with that. That will help you from a mental aspect because you have committed to someone, and that is a part of the mental journey, making that commitment. So partnering with someone, you have the city here, there are members of this group that is partnering with you, right? And so they can help you in being accountable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is a part of self-awareness, right? Self-awareness, that will help. So those are just some mini tips that I'm here to share.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. And I have to tell you selfishly that starting this challenge is a part of my way of making sure that I stay on track too, because the accountability is huge. That's a huge thing. And so thank you for that, Dr. Hamilton. And the other thing too that I would add is I love that, you know, you said make it personal, write it down. I have a habit tracker that I have, and I add to that habit tracker certain things that I want to do every day, and it's a 30-day tracker. So on there, I have, you know, eat clean, all of like the tasks that go into being healthy for me is on that tracker. And at the end of 30 days, at the end of 7 days, if I have met like 90%, then I give myself a little treat. I wish I was giving myself chocolate, but I don't. All right. So thank you for that. Coach, do you have Coach Andre
Yeah.
on the running side, right? So what could you offer in terms of a realistic goal for somebody who maybe have never run before? They've been on the couch and they want to then progress to being able to do the 5K on April 4th. What's a realistic goal?
All right. The goal is first to get once you get out there. That's the greatest, just to get out there, right? And to train for your 5K. The thing is, you don't have to the first day of going out there. Make sure you got your water, right? Have a little water, and make sure you got a good shoes wear. That's very important because I don't want when you finish exercise, the shoes mess up. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure you have a good shoes, right? And always make sure you hydrate yourself. That's very important. I've got to deal with make sure you got some water or some natural juice in your system, you know?
Yeah.
And the journey now to start, you can walk. If you're gonna train a mile, for your first mile, you gotta either walk or jog. Try to make the body comfortable as possible. As I said, once you're out there, that's out of 100, that's 80, because you're already out there.
Yeah.
And don't think about it. Don't put it on your mind like, oh, I can't do it and all, because your mind is very powerful. Believe me, your mind is very powerful. So, and as you said, it's good to have a partner with you, you know? Someone where you and them could walk together, you could jog together, you know what I mean? You could listen to some music, you know? Sometimes you could even thinking about things you got to deal with in life. You use that, you know, you could think and walk and listen to music. So you're gonna automatically complete a distance and don't even know you complete the distance.
Yeah. So that's such a good tip. So it sounds like if you're a beginner in the 5K part, number one, you can maybe set up a simple goal, like just to show up for the training. That's 80%. Show up every single time. We're training 3 days a week. So just show up all 3 days.
Right.
Right. And then the other thing I heard you say is that you start where you are. So if you're a walker, walk. If you are, you know, you could even do interval, right? Where you can walk for a minute, jog for a minute.
Right.
And then if you're a runner, then you run.
Right.
But honor where you are is what I heard you say, Coach.
That is it. And before the 5K, that's why the training is very important. I don't want when you show up just on the 5K, you're gonna take on a 3 mile and you don't got no farmer experience. That's why the training is very important. As what I said, once you get out there in the morning, I could give you at least a mile workout. I'm not gonna give you a 3 mile workout to burn you out, you know, because I remember a lot of people got to go to work, they got a day to take on. So we're gonna try and make it as easy as possible where you get in your work. Yeah, where you getting your workout, because you're still gonna get in some workout.
Yeah. So then between now and then if you can put us in the gallery view so that people can see him as well. But over the next 90 days, Coach, we're going to build, right? So in week 1, maybe we'll do half a mile. Week 2, we'll do a mile. Week 3 is a mile and a quarter. So it's going to build up. So by the time we get to April, everybody can complete 3 miles.
Right. That's it. That's the aim right there.
All right, fantastic. So we have another one of our partners on, Miss Denise, who is our resident nutritionist. So Denise, we're talking about setting goals, right? And we've heard about goals on the physical side. We've heard about goals on the mental wellness side. Talk to me about what's a realistic goal when it comes to nutrition.
When it comes to nutrition,
if you're able to come on screen, do. If you're driving, then please stay off camera. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just stopped driving, but I'm not able to. Definitely being realistic. Choose one goal at a time. That's the most realistic of all. Just choose one goal at a time. So even if it's drinking from a 12-ounce soda to an 8-ounce soda or a 4-ounce soda, you want to kind of keep it consistent because it's going to take time and it's going to be patient. That's the key to doing your, to be realistic.
Okay, so pick one thing at a time. So for me, I've been saying that I want to not eat out, and I want to not eat out, no junk food, no sugar. And then what's my other goal? And then eat at least 1 serving of vegetable a day.
I think it's easier it's a lot of goals, but what's easier for you? Is it easier for you to like eating vegetables, for example? Is it easier to just starting to add vegetables? Is that an easier goal? Like if you do go to McDonald's, for example, is it easier to instead of fries or have a salad and like in the side and have a fast salad? Like when you have dinner, is it easier to incorporate like a simple frozen broccoli and then to your meal? Whatever is easier for you. Yeah.
Got it. So the goal is to set the goal that you will stick to, basically, is what I'm hearing you say.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What about on the financial wellness side, Sharon? What does a realistic goal look like? And when I say realistic, I think that it has to be something that feels a little bit outside of your comfort zone, right? But what does that look like from a financial wellness perspective?
From a financial wellness perspective, the first step is to realize, to give yourself grace, that everyone had to start somewhere, right? And once you give yourself grace and not beat up yourself mentally, right? Because once you beat up yourself mentally about the decision that you've made in the past that you're not able to take back, it's going to keep you stagnated. So what you have to do is look at where you are right now financially, which includes a budget. So you have to look at the money coming in and the money going out, and then make a choice to tackle one of those things. Because remember, you're changing a mindset, and you have to get comfortable with the new directory that you're going into. So it's important to find one thing to focus on first. Some people like immediate gratification, right? And some people like the long run. So you have to choose as it pertains to credit. You have to choose, do you like the snowball, which is you start small with your smallest debt to pay off, or do you like the avalanche, which is you target the debt with the highest interest because you want the principal and the interest to go down faster? So you choose one and then you take that step. So you have to write the vision, you have to make it plain so you'll be able to follow it. Because if it's not written, how are you going to be able to follow it? That's why budget coincides with credit.
Okay, I get that. So it sounds like in the next 90 days, what might be helpful is for us to think about one thing that we want to accomplish in each of these 4 areas, right? So one thing on the physical activity, nutrition, mental wellness, and financial wellness space. And pick one thing that you can do consistently over the next 60 days, whether it's cold or not, right? So so for me, I said, well, I'm going to be training for a half marathon, but I've since given up on that. With the cold and the traveling, I have stopped. And so maybe that wasn't the best goal. Maybe the goal for the next 60 days is to just show up for 3 days a week for the
Yep.
training.
I just do
That's
maybe
true.
1 mile or 2 mile.
Say that again, O'Neill.
I just do 1 mile or 2 mile.
Just
Yeah.
Instead of a 5, what is it? What do you say you wanted to do? A 5K, 5 mile?
No, well, no, my goal is to do a half, but I mean, I did a half
Oh.
relay earlier this year. So technically I do have a half marathon medal from this year. So technically I'm good, but maybe it's just to show up. And then, you know, on the days that it's cold, because that's a realistic, maybe on those days I stretch at home, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
stretch important. Very important.
Yeah.
But I'll get you ready for your half marathon. Don't worry. I'll get you.
And then on the nutrition side, Denise, I heard you say that we evaluate where we are and see where we can make small digestible changes.
Yes.
I love that. And then on the mental wellness, what's one goal, Dr. Hamilton, that folks could consider?
So I just wanted to say, summary, you know, be patient with yourself. You know, habits take time to build. Just as you started off with your eating pattern that um, escalated to something big, you know, to change that pattern, you have to be patient with yourself. So even if you fail, do not stay there. You're going to have to talk yourself back to where you are and just be patient. One of the things I want to say is just being patient with self, right? You're not going to get it all together, but when you fail, rise up, brush yourself off, speak to yourself. That is the first therapy, right? Speakingly open to yourself, affirmation that I can do this, and be consistent with that. And that will help you along in preparing for this journey ahead. And as someone said, and O'Neill said, you know, start off small. Okay, you started, okay, this was my goal. I fell back, but I can do it again. That was the goal. I did it before, I can do it again. And just be patient with yourself.
Okay, so it sounds like one mental wellness goal could be to practice giving yourself grace and being more patient with yourself throughout this time. All right, great. And then on the financial wellness part, it's setting a budget, maybe, Sharon.
Yes.
What would be a suggested goal?
Suggested goal would be know where you are financially,
Know where you
meaning
are.
know all the cards that you owe on and all the debts, because not all of it are cards. Some people have car payments, some people have, you know, mortgages. So you have to know.
Student loan.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, I think I'm gonna be playing student loan like at my funeral.
That's crazy.
So you have to know where you are, because if you do not plan, you plan to fail. You have to have a plan.
I love that. I love that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's like the first step, right? Let's come up with a plan and set a goal. So that's one of your assignments for this week. Okay, week 1, set a goal. And I want you to set a goal in each of these 4 key areas, right? Your physical well-being, your mental well-being, your financial well-being, your nutritional well-being. And so set a goal, know where you are, and then let's commit to doing it together between now and April 4th, understanding that you have a community here, you have a support here. If you want to join the Get Active Challenge, then go to lauderhill-fl.gov/getactive. go there. There's a registration link. You can take that registration link and join. If you are watching this on your desktop, then take out your phone and scan this QR code. It will take you directly to the Get Active Pledge. And I'm looking for everyone to take the pledge to take care of your health and your well-being, and then take it a step further by joining us and becoming a part of this community. So if once you take the pledge to be a part of this community, here is the QR code to join our WhatsApp chat. There you'll find support. Our coaches will be putting up different tips and videos and really offering you coaching and support in real time. And then, of course, you can do like me when you need accountability around your nutrition or your physical activity. Post it there in the chat. So those of you who will be exercising on your own or in your neighborhood, take a picture of you and your group after your workout and put it in the WhatsApp chat so that we can celebrate with you. All right.
True. That sounds good.
This is all about support and accountability. All right. So that's what you're doing this week, everybody. You are signing up if you haven't already signed up. You're going to set a goal and you're going to make a decision on a plan. What are you going to do? Are you going to train with us for the 5K? Are you going to go to one of the beautiful parks that we have in the city of Lauderhill to join one of their programs? You got to make a decision as to how you're going to do this. All right. And then here's what the challenge is for week 1. These are the goals for week 1. Number 1, we want you to stretch we want you to do 10 minutes of movement per day this week. So you could walk, you can stretch, you can dance, you can go to one of the fitness classes, you can meet us at Island Sips for 5K training, but we want you to move your body for 10 minutes. Then we want you to attend the kickoff event. Those of you who came on Saturday, that's a check mark. You did that already. And then we want you to, set your health goals. Set your goals. Remember, pick one of the areas and set at least one goal for each area. And that's what the challenge is for this week. This is our assignment for this week. All right. Coaches, that's the assignment for you too. Okay. So I want to see y'all. I want to see you guys posting in the WhatsApp chat too. This is not just me.
For sure. Oh yeah. All right. We're ready.
I want to see you guys posting in the chat too. All right, so we're coming up on 6:40. So we have about 20 more minutes of this conversation together. So for the next 10 minutes, our coach Andre is going to lead us through a light workout. So everybody, coaches, get ready. Let's do it.
Get ready.
All right. So, but it's a little dark where you are, Andre. I don't know if we can get some light. I can barely see you.
No worry. I got the light. We got a little light out here. Don't worry.
All right. And you got some music for us? What are we gonna do?
Well, maybe you gotta do a little stretching.
Okay.
Cause I can't say no one go do no running right now, right?
Yeah, so stretching works. So, David, are we gonna have some music?
Honey, you got the music.
Yeah, I can put the music back on.
All right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna stretch with y'all.
So set your watch for 10 minutes.
Okay.
A timer.
All right, David's got us on the timer.
All right, I remember stretching is very, very, very important. That's number one. Because if you're going to go run, you got to stretch first before you do any form of activity. Okay. So what
Dr.
we're gonna
Hamilton
do?
And Sharon, you got to stretch too now. I'm not the only one. Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna start with our arms movement like this. Little stretching. Start with our upper body. hold it like for about a 10 second. Change arms, next arms. Remember, stretching is important just like running. Very important. You change next one. Put your arms in front. Like this. Only like for a nice 10, 20 seconds. Okay, then you're gonna do like this one. You're gonna hold your arms. Hold it for a nice 10 seconds. 2, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, you're gonna put your arms like this space. You're gonna use your right hand, touch your left foot. Ready?
Okay,
Are you
right
gonna
hand to left foot. All right.
Your right hand, touch your left foot. Make sure you put your foot apart. Yeah. And you're gonna hold it for about 20 seconds. 1, 5, 6, 9, 10. Next. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. How you feel? How much person stretching right now?
We're with you. We're with you. Let's go, coach.
Okay.
We got you.
All right, we're gonna do our next. We're gonna repeat the next one, okay? Say right hand touch left foot. Only for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay. So we're gonna do this one. Make sure try. I know it's gonna hard for a lot of people, but you're gonna try. Try to use your hand to. You gotta learn to touch your feet, right? So let's begin.
Okay.
Okay. If you can't do it, just try. Doesn't matter how far your arms go. Just try and touch your toe as possible.
Okay.
Only for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's good. All right, and all we're gonna do with your waist, you're going to try and move the waist in a circle as possible. You're gonna go right, then you're gonna go left. So you're gonna go around in circle. And that's good for your hip. You know? Yeah. You know, you're working on your joints, you're working on your hip and all those stuff. Because it's very important. Stretching is very important. Because stretching helps the blood to circulate and help the muscle to be more free, you know. And with all of those stuff, you're going to go faster than. Okay, next way. All right. Okay, so what you're gonna do next? You're gonna hold. If you could try and hold your foot at this as possible and stretch. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna be stretching your toes and your ankle and all that stuff. And sometimes too, when you're at work or you do anything, you could also do some stretching too. Don't wait and just when you're gonna run. Stretching is very, very important. You could be at home, you could be doing anything, you do some stretching.
Stretching while you're watching your favorite sitcom. All right, Coach, we have about another 2 minutes before the timer's up.
Okay. All right, that's good. All right, then. So what you gonna do? I'm not gonna give you guys too much hard work. I know you guys. I don't want to burn you guys out. Okay. So what you gonna do for the next one? You gonna just do any little stretching you could do with your own self. You know what I mean? You could work on the back. You could work on your lower back also. And what I'm gonna if you guys have any time to do not now to do any abs and stuff, you could do a little abs sometimes. It doesn't matter, If you don't, I could give you a little idea of doing abs. This one is it's good. You could lay on your back as possible. It's not good when you're at home, and when you're at home you could sit like this and you could press your arms and you could just do a little bit, a little leg raise. What that do, it work on your core. And the stronger your core be, it will be more easier for you to do your 5Ks,
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Coach. Everybody give Coach a hand. Coach Andre. So we're going to be back on, I guess we'll start training on Saturday because by Saturday it's supposed to be warm, right, David, in the morning?
Yeah.
Or are we going to start next week? What's the thought?
All right. And remember.
This Saturday.
Okay.
What I'm saying, just try find even, by now to Saturday, try find even 10 or 20 minutes with yourself. Everyone. It doesn't matter in the morning or in the evening, you could work, or even lunchtime at work, get even 10 minutes, go and walk and do a little stretching. You will feel better today, believe. Okay?
All right. Wonderful. Yeah. So the goal for this week, guys, is to move your body at least 10 minutes.
Right.
For 10 minutes. You could stretch, you could dance, you can go for a walk, right. Do some Pilates, but 10 minutes of movement every day.
A little push-up, anything you could do.
Wonderful. Thank you, Coach Andre.
No problem.
So we're going to be meeting at 6 a.m. this Saturday at Island Sips. What's the address, Andre? O'Neill?
Island.
7224 West Oakland Park Boulevard. 7224 West Oakland Park Boulevard, in Lauderhill.
All right. So it's right across from the Dunkin' Donuts on Oakland Park Boulevard by the TD Bank. All right?
Right.
And then Coach is telling you, bring your water. Whatever you do not bring plastic water bottle.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You can bring your reusable water bottle. And then wear great walking shoes, and then meet at Island 6 a.m. I will be there, and then we'll get a good workout before we start the rest of our Saturday. All right. So we have another 8 minutes, guys, before we conclude this week's session, and so. Coaches, do you each have any final words of encouragement? We'll start with you, Sharon, our financial coach.
Yes. My word of encouragement is that sometimes you're going to fall short with your goals, but even though you fall, what causes people to stay stagnated is when they stay there. Don't stay down. Start back over again. You will see progress.
All right, keep going, keep going. I love that. All right, Dr. Hamilton, our mental wellness coach.
Okay, so one thing that I want to share is commit not to quit. And that is something that you're going to speak to yourself on a daily basis. Commit not to quit.
I love that. Commit not to quit. All right, our nutritionist, Denise, our nutritional coach. What is your final word of wisdom for today?
Can you hear me? First of all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. My thing is, don't look back. Don't look back. Just because you went to McDonald's, just because you have the fries, it doesn't matter. It's the past. You got to move forward. You know, and maybe you'll get that salad the next day. You'll start walking again, but don't ever look back. Just keep going.
I love that. I love that. And our fitness coach, Coach Andre, our running coach.
Right. I would say I'm gonna be here for everyone. And my number is gonna be there if anybody wants to talk to me, off the ear, I could give you some good information, and I'm gonna be there running with you guys. Even the training right now, I'm gonna be running the route I'm gonna be at the front, to the back, to the middle. I'm gonna be there for everyone until that session is finished.
I love that.
It's not gonna be you alone out there. I'm gonna be out there with you guys.
I love that. You're not alone. All right, Coach O'Neill, what's your final word of wisdom?
I would say implement one life option in your diet every day. Because I always tell people, in order for your body to stay alive, you have to implement life food in your body. So at least try to implement one life food per day in your diet. If you used to eat, like say, two times a day and it's cooked food, try to make sure that you replace it with a salad or maybe a natural juice or something. That will help you enormously, especially on your health journey, is to implement live food in the diet each and every day. And as a plus, I was thinking maybe, Commissioner, we probably could create something for all the members that join the club. I would give them maybe like a 10% discount at Island Sips for the whole 60 days.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so stop by. If you're a Get Active person, stop by Island Sips and get your 10% off. So we got to figure out a way to show. We have to figure out a way to give to give them a card or something where they could show it at Island Sips. Well, all they can do is show up and show that they're participating in the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, there we go. That's it. Sure, yeah.
They're in the WhatsApp chat and they can show that they're participating, get their 10% off, drink the juice, take a picture and put it in the WhatsApp. Simple.
That's it. That's it. So I'm here. That's it.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. So next week we kick off week 2. And just to kind of give you an overview of what we're doing next week, during the call, we're going to be, it's going to be led by our nutritionist, Denise. What's the name of your company again, Denise?
It's Let Us Eat Right Consulting.
Let Us Eat Right Consulting. All right. And so Denise is going to be talking to us next week about hydration fundamentals, nutrition habits that support activity and energy, and a way to make simple, digestible changes to your diet so that you can really honor your body temple. So that's what we have going on for next week. Do we have any housekeeping, David, before we sign off?
No, we just want folks to join the WhatsApp and sign the pledge. That's all we've got for our folks. And join the Strava group as well. It's Get Active Lauderhill. Join that club, the Strava club on Facebook, on the Strava club, and you will get the challenges and different notifications on there as well. And you can log everything that you're doing, all your workouts and things of that nature.
All right, wonderful. So I have the Strava app, so I need to make sure that I join it so y'all could hold me accountable All right, everybody. So we're in this thing together. We are, you know what, David? We should have like every week, like a countdown of how many days, because we kicked off on the 31st.
Yeah.
Is today considered officially day one?
Yeah, the challenges start today. Today's day one.
Today is day one. All right, fantastic. Today is day one, everybody. So we now have an additional 59 days to wellness. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coach, thank you guys for your service. Thank you for your partnership. All right, everybody, be well. Take good care of yourself. You deserve
Good night,
it.
everyone. All right.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
All right. Did you stop the live?